Presented a letter from the Saudi prince gifting you the money, but there are serious questions about the authenticity of that letter. How do you account for the fact that the letter from that Saudi prince uses exactly the same phrases as a letter written by a very close Malaysian business associate of Jolo, gifting him millions of dollars worth of art? For example, the Saudi prince writes, "The gift should not in any event be construed as an act of corruption. I personally do not encourage such practices in any manner whatsoever." And then you've got Jolo's business associate writing to him, "All the artwork gifted to you should not in any event be construed as an act of corruption. I personally do not encourage such practices in any manner whatsoever." I mean, what do you say to people who say that that letter from the Saudi prince was fabricated, in fact written to cover up the diversion of funds into Jolo and his associates' accounts, and in fact into your own account?
Well, I want to say this, that the only reason why I accepted it, because I had assurance, from King Abdullah that he would support me. And the subsequent initial donations did come from the Ministry of Finance of Saudi. And I assume that subsequent donations would also come from sources connected to the Saudi. I'm not privy to letters written by Jolo in other instances, as you mentioned, but let the authorities examine it, let them investigate, and if Jolo is responsible, or anyone responsible, for siphoning of funds, then they must be held accountable. The question is, when I received the funds, was I aware of the source of money? If the central bank were to signal to me there was something of concern,
but Mr. Najib,
I would have done
know where money, if I get a cheque from Al Jazeera into my bank account, I know it comes from Al Jazeera, I know the account it comes from, it's got an account number on it. It's not a secret. This came from a Singapore account controlled by Jolo's close business associate, a Malaysian man, and the United States Justice Department has traced that money back to 1MDB money.
But that was subsequent. At that particular time when I received the money, I assumed it was a genuine donation. I do not have any knowledge beyond that, please.